I'ma make a way, either way I'm gon' eat. I'm so up right now, I cannot feel my feet. Same niggas talking down, trying to leech. Ain't no pressure about these hoes, cause I...
So who are you?
I'm Crazy Boy, aka Shaggy, aka C.B.A.S, aka Mr. 710 Drip, aka, you know me.
So where can we find you on social media?
You're gonna find me at @thereal_C.B.A.S on Instagram, also at 710 Drip with 2 P's. You're gonna find me at Down Bad with 2 D's Records on Instagram. You also gonna find me under Shot by Crazy, C-R-A-Z, not C-R-A-Z-Y.
So what all do you do?
I'm a rapper, I'm an engineer, I'm a videographer, photographer, you name it, I can do it basically. I mean, I try my hardest to, you know, provide the most, you know, entertainment for my fans I can, whether that be, you know, building up a cool album cover, or, you know, producing a cool video for them to maybe have some cool visual effects that, you know, they ain't seen before, or they're not used to seeing in a certain order or production rate.
So where are you from?
I'm from Big Rapids, Michigan. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in cities around the state, like Grand Rapids, Flint, Detroit, I mean, Traverse City, Saginaw. I mean, you name it, I've been there pretty much in the state. I try to stay moving. You know, I don't like to sit in one spot because I feel like complacency is a really deadly game to get into.
So how was your upbringing? Like, what'd you do as a kid? Like, how were you growing up?
I mean, growing up, it was, I'm not gonna lie, hold on, let me turn this music down a little bit. Growing up, it was a little bit rough, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, mom's was single for a long time, you know, pops walked out, whatever. You know, she got married later on in life, so my life became a lot different than, you know, like, I went from being no father to I got this dude that was like, alright, he's my father now, he's trying to, you know, step up, do whatever. So I was like, alright, so I had to step back mentally. I'm not the man of the family anymore, so now I'm like, I'm back to kind of the man of the family because I'm in my like, I got my daughter right now, I got my wife, you know, I got my, you know, I'm taking care of my grandma, all that stuff. Like, I am the family man still, but like, now I feel like it's easier because my mom's got somebody taking care of her.
So how long have you been doing music?
Oh shit, I started when I was like 12, 13, rapping with my cousin, shout out Mob Dugs. He really put me into the game. He said, look, you need to start taking it seriously. I was like, alright, I looked at it differently. I fell off for a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. From like 15 to 17, I started messing with like guitar, and I was doing a whole bunch of other things. You know, I was like, I got into djembes and like doing a whole bunch of like tribal music. I don't pass judgment. I wanted to play with it all. Like, I don't want to be limited to, oh, he's just a rapper, this is what he does. No, I'm just good at rap. Like, it's just what I'm good at. Like, I love heavy metal, I love punk rock, but I'm good at rapping. And that's what people want to hear. They want to hear what you're good at. They don't want to hear, I mean, I play with it. No, I play guitar. I do like I said, I play with everything, and I like to experiment.
So what got you starting rapping? Like, what made you pursue it as an actual career?
Realistically, to me, I just found like I got myself caught up in situations in my past that put me into, you know, a certain mindset that made the rap was like almost like an outlet. And like, I could play guitar as an outlet, and like I said, play the djembes and all that, and that was an outlet too. But like, rap took it to a whole nother level because I could become lyrical about it, and people actually listened to it. I was like, okay, you know, it's not like, you know, if you a country music singer or if you a rock artist, it's harder to break out than a rapper. I'll be 100% honest. Like, it's how the game goes, because there's certain channels you got to take to get where you want to be.
So who do you have with you today?
Right now I got my boy Prod by Clouds, and this is my boy right here. This is Chosen. Oh, you cut him out, come on.
So what are your goals in the next year?
My goals? Realistically, I know I'm not going to be taking over the scene, but I want to progress, I want to learn. I think I want to, you know, make the right channels with people. I want to make the right connections as a business owner, not only as a rapper, but as a business owner for my clothing line, also for my production company. You know, I'm trying to help people in my area grow, like my boy Prod right here. Like, he's been helping me out. This right here is the man that's shooting my videos right now. He's the man holding the camera, helping me edit all this stuff. So, you know, he's doing it on him. But yeah, we're really trying to grow, and I really like to help people as a team, because as a team you can grow a lot faster than you can as an individual. you can go pay for Google ads, you can pay for marketing, you can pay for, you know, you can pay for as much stuff as you want, but in the end run, you have to have, you know, real people pushing your product behind you.
So what are your goals for the next 5 years?
Next 5 years? Next 5 years, this is gonna become nothing but I hate to say this, but like, what's the proper term for this? This rap and all this stuff is going to be, man, I'm having a brain fart. Basically, I ain't gonna have to do this no more. I'm gonna take this, and this is all just gonna be passive income. There you go, passive income is the correct terminology. I'm not gonna have to be behind the camera all the time. I'm gonna be able to take time for my family. I'm hopefully, you know, it'd be nice to not have to do shows, but you know, if I have to, I will step out and do a couple more shows that I want to, a month or a week or whatever it is. But I would like to be at a point where I can almost retire. You know, I can step out kind of like Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg do. They come out, they still perform, but realistically, they're more focused on the businesses and the stuff that they're doing in the community. And I already did one part for my community, I feel. Last year, I did It's a Crazy Christmas, which I took and I donated food, I donated home goods, I donated, I mean, everything from washcloths to soap to clothes. I mean, everything that these people could imagine, to the homeless shelter in Big Rapids. Shout out my brother's keeper. Y'all really did your thing. Y'all put me on a little bit because you put me in the community's eyes. Right now, I'm trying to work with a couple skating rinks in my area. I want to develop a free skating day for the children of Mecosta County, Isabella County. I just feel like there's really not a lot of activity for these kids out of school. So like, when these kids, like, I was that kid, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting emotional talking about, like, hold up. Like, there ain't nothing for these kids to do, and without something for these kids to do, they gonna end up with a record. And that's that. Like, I'm gonna drop it there, but
you're a nigga shit.
Like, that's how you know, like, I'm not trying to use this for no clout. Like, that's really, this ain't nothing right now. Like, I'm trying to better my community, better myself, better my family, better artists in my community, show them the proper channels to become successful business owners, LLC owners, to a point where they can get grants, they can get loans, they can get access to housing, they can get whatever they need. Because struggling artists, to me, are the hardest thing. When you drop like 50K, 100K in your career, realistically, that's nothing. So to someone like Young Dolph, who's dropping $1 million on one video just to promote, you got to think of it as, what's 2K even? 2K ain't nothing. So when people whine and complain, oh, it costs so much and you're only getting so much clout from this or that, well, you got to remember, these people aren't just doing this overnight. They plan. They got a market already ready for the stuff that they're coming out with. They've got a demographic that's already begging for what they're going to come out with. They don't even know what it is yet. They're just ready for it. They're ready to eat it up because they've already developed some type of fan base that is so reliant on what they're going to put out next that they're not even thinking for themselves. And I'm not trying to say, you know, people are sheep, but people do like to know, hey, Lil Baby's gonna pop out with a song this week. I can't wait to hear it. You hear that all the time. Like, you got people waiting on album drops. You'll hear them in the comments to everything else. And it's nothing to do with, you know, they didn't build up a right following, or no, they took all the proper steps. They planned what they did. They moved with a strategy. Too many people go out willy-nilly and just throw money here and there, hoping they're going to blow up. It doesn't work like that. Come up with a plan, get you a team, work with the people in your area. Because if you can't blow locally, you're never going to blow anywhere else. Like, those are the people, like your family, your friends, wherever you come from, that's who you got to blow with first. Now, a lot of people do pop out of state. I'm not saying that cannot happen. You can pop in a whole different state faster than you can pop in your own state, especially Michigan. Michigan is one of the most messed up markets I've ever seen for that. Because there's nothing here. I mean, all GM plants are closed down. You go out to Flint, they ain't even got water. You go to the D, cops don't even patrol the block. I mean, you go out to Saginaw, it's pretty much the same thing as in Flint. I mean, the murder rate's not quite as high, but they got a lot of the same stuff happening out there. You go to Kalamazoo, I mean, that's just another Lansing. Lansing's only half cleaned up because the capital's there. I mean, Michigan has nothing to offer besides our Great Lakes and our tourist attractions. So coming from Michigan is the hardest part for a musician. And that's why I said, I'm not saying it's not going to happen in another state fast, but if you can't pop here in your hometown in Michigan, you ain't going to go nowhere. Like, and that, I don't care, you can argue with me. Every artist has, I'm like, all right, whatever, pay for your Google ads, and so far, none of them have shown me a success rate,
So, who is your biggest inspiration in life?
Biggest inspiration? Musically or, like...
Just life.
Just
Both.
life?
Both, actually.
Alright, musically, I would have to say Bob Dylan. He's a motivated man. Like, when it comes to getting a message across, can't nobody get it across like Bob Dylan. He's a folk singer. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. He's wrote over 450 songs in his career. He's still performing. He's 75 years old. He plays guitar. He plays harmonica. Like, that man right there, if there's anything, and it's not that he makes a lot of money a show either, and he said it in interviews. He doesn't make a lot of money a show. It's that he's got a message to send, and even if they just pay for his gas, or they paid for his hotel room, or his drinks, or his food, whatever, that's enough for him. And to me, looking at that as a musical inspiration, yeah, I'm a rapper, and I should be like, oh yeah, Tupac or Biggie, and I can't say that, because, yes, well, they did influence where I'm at now. They didn't develop me as a musician. They didn't give me the tools that I needed to lay a foundation where I can also, not only, I can talk about the stuff that rap culture wants me to talk about, because I actually do live that life, but I can also relate to, you know, other things where, you know, you're talking about business, and I'm talking about, when I say a money tree, I'm talking about realty, I'm talking about investing in land, I'm talking about ownership. I'm talking about LLCs. I'm talking about, you know, setting up a hedge fund. I'm talking about, like, attaching your children to your line of credit. My daughter is 2 years old with a credit score of about 680. You do the math on that. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. You can do it too. There's no exceptions to the game. Attach your kids to your line of credit. Give them generational wealth, which is giving them more than what you were ever had. Like, I come from nothing. Like, you see where I'm at, like, I'm in down bad records. We ain't up one. We down bad. And we still down bad. And we gonna stay down bad because that's our mentality. We gonna stay down bad till we come up.
So what keeps you going?
My daughter, 100%. Like I said, generational wealth, to me, that's the biggest thing. What you leave for your family when you're set, because you can't take nothing with you. So you're gonna give it to whoever's next in line. So whether that be your kids, whether that be your mom, whether that be your dad, what is generational wealth to you? Whether that is gold, whether that is money, whether that is assets, whether that is liabilities, like all this stuff right here, this TV, this computer, all this is all assets. And I'm going to tell you the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset is something that makes you money. A liability is something that you spend money on and get nothing in return, or very little but satisfaction. Like, let me give you, for instance, going to Six Flags, that's a liability. You make no money off of it. You see zero results at the end but a stamp or a wristband. Liability. Assets, you make videos. You make songs. That's visibility. I'm not telling people to do anything that I'm not doing. You see this right here? This is advertising. I got a tax write-off on this. This is real diamonds. This is real silver. And you know what? At the end of it, silver's gone up 11% in 5 years. You do the math on that. 11% in 5 years. Give that 20 or 50.
Yeah.
And that's without busting the stones down. Now you got stone value. Stones have very little value. That's just to the eye of the beholder. So that goes back to the assets versus liabilities. Asset.
So if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Honestly, if I could change my life right now, I'd have went to school. I'd have finished, like, I ain't never finished high school, so I'd have went to school. Like, if I knew what I know now, I could be so much further, but this is why I didn't go to school also, because back to assets versus liabilities, you got to think of the economy coming out as a college graduate right now. You're going to spend $30 to $40K right now to get your education, right? So you come out, you're making $18 an hour. Now you realistically lose about $11 of that to college loans, to housing, all of that. So realistically, how much money does that leave you to live off of and also survive. Now you've got to develop, you know, you want to buy a house, you don't want to be renting forever. I mean, that's just a poor mindset. If you don't own whatever you got, what is the point of, you know, why go lease a car? Because at the end of it, you're going to go cash out, you know, you're going to get a different one, you're going to be paying the same car note, you don't own anything, they can still come repossess it because you violated the lease or the terms on that contract of whatever it is. The ownership is the biggest thing as a business owner, as a person right now in Michigan, I think.
So, who's your top 5 all-time music artists?
Oh, top 5. Oh, whoa, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to say, definitely gonna give it to. Damn. Rio, I love his music, bro. Like, when he came out of Flint, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Like, Rio come out and I was just like, he talking crazy. Like, I heard rappers talk crazy. Like, I was listening to Too Short and shit back in the day, and like, Too Short was kicking it big. But like, when Rio come out, I was like, whoa, he said, I smack a bitch and take her weave on. I was like, what? I was like, all right, I gotta sit back. Like, you see right now, I got RMC Mike in the background. Like, these are my people right here. Everybody from my state. I don't care who you are. You my favorite rapper if you from my state. I fuck with you. Like, because I'm not, I may say this or that at the end of the day, but fuck me. Because that's what you gonna say? Fuck me. Because you gonna say this or that about me, and I'm cool with that. It's a mindset. You gotta get your, I mean, you love your people. You always put on for your people, don't get me wrong. You gonna have your differences with your people. And at the end of the day, like, I've thrown hands with all my brothers pretty much. We've got into it over dumb shit, but at the end of the day, we're gonna be hugging it out. We're gonna be splitting, you know, we're gonna be splitting a joint. We're gonna be whatever it is. But like, I've had my boy clean my clock for no reason because he was fucked up off some shit, and I didn't know what was going on. I had to be cool with that too. So I mean, you accept the good with the bad. It comes with the ugly. Whatever you living in life, you just gotta expect whatever consequences for the energies you're putting out. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So, if you ain't a hot boy out here and you showing pistols in your videos and all that, don't do that. Cause somebody gonna come along, they gonna be a hot boy, and then you ain't gonna be a hot boy. Yeah. I live on real life experiences. I've been around real gangbangers. I'm not gonna drop names because I'm not getting homeboys hemmed up. I'm not cut like that. Like, you will never hear a name dropped in any of my songs. You will never hear a government name. You can go back, play the tapes. I stand on that today. I got 10 years of music on my Reverb Nation. Go back and check it.
So, how do you feel about the state of Michigan's music right now?
We popping. Hands down, we are the come up. I do not care. Like, Florida, y'all got your thing going. I fuck with Florida heavy right now. Like, hands down, you got, like, who was it? Spot 'em got 'em come out of there. Maybe I'm speaking incorrectly, but I know you got Kodak Black that definitely came out of Florida. I know you got Boosie that was he fucked with Florida for a minute. He was kind of everywhere. I can't even say, he's more Memphis though. He did fuck with a lot of Memphis. You got, what's his name out of Florida? I don't know, they got a lot of people down there. But, I mean, Memphis is a big spot too. You got Moneybagg Yo, you got Young Dolph. I mean, I really fuck with a lot of different states too because they just do. They've got different styles, and I feel like Michigan, we don't accept that we steal certain sounds, and every place does it, bro. I mean, Atlanta producers are sound biting on Detroit producers. We got Cali producers sound biting on New York producers. It happens. Like, it's a trade of the game, bro. We stealing loops from 70s and 80s music still to this day. Look at Babytron's music. Almost all of his stuff is like remastered, remixed, sounds like 80s music. He did that for a reason. He's trying to get your attention. He's doing stuff that you ain't heard because you're not in that generation. The generation that he caught that for is actually your parents probably. I'm gonna be honest. Because they heard it as the original and now they're like, oh, he chopped it up. Okay. Like, they're gonna feel that, and that's a whole different fan base. That's called marketing. Like I said, assets versus liabilities. Everything falls on that, and it's a mindset, and you gotta get yourself. I'm not saying it's 100% correct because I've lost a lot of relationships. I've seen friends turn into foes, and it happens like that. It's a trade of the game.
So, who do you listen to on a daily basis?
RMC Mike, RLS GB Smith, definitely the Coochie Man. because you know you gotta have him. Definitely Louis Ray, Peasy. Shit. I mean, if it's Primo, Energy, Sav, I probably heard it.
So, any shows coming up?
Right now, no shows. I can't speak on no shows because Michigan's kind of dead right now unless you're a really popping artist. And I can't say I'm really popping. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm saying, oh, I'm the man. I'm not that guy. But I will say that you ain't never going to see me doing nothing. That ain't going to happen.
So, any drops coming up? Videos, songs, projects?
Absolutely. That's why I got my boy Proud by Clouds right here. He going to help me out with this next project. We got RBF coming out. Y'all been begging for the video. I know, at least my fans. I don't know about personally your fans, but my fans definitely been begging for that video.
So, what does being from the 231 mean to you?
It's so much more than an area code, man. Like, there's nothing for miles. Like, I mean, for the ride here, you see how bad the ride here was, bro.
Boring as hell.
Nothing but flat, green, farm land. Like, and now people say, "Oh well, how you gonna talk about he this or that? He can come from the struggle. He ain't coming from the bottom, bro." And I swear on my mama's life, he can witness and bear witness to this. That this town only has 2 stores that are still standing that aren't abandoned. Like every store in this town is abandoned. It's not really even burnt down. It's just broke down. It looked raggedy.
So, are there any other artists from this area that you would co-sign?
Oh shit, hell yeah, bro. My boy Sav. Absolutely. I cannot lie. I would if I had the bag in my pocket right now to do what he wants me to do for shit. The bag's there, bro. Like if I could, but I'm not in that position to say, I want to sign anybody because what do I have for them that I mean, I can show them the ropes on how to become independently successful, but I can't financially back them. I can financially back them, but I prefer to show people the ropes to make it independently. I don't want to be chasing off of nobody else's bag. I don't want to say, hey, no, he biting off. No, I'm not biting off of nobody. Like, if you've ever heard my music, my old stuff, I might have sounded like so-and-so. My new stuff, I sound like nobody. I guarantee you can check your algorithms, bro. I might have certain things that are similar, or maybe you might point out, oh, well, his punchlines are like, da, da, da. Well, every rapper does it. Show me one that don't, and I'll call you a liar. Well, bro, your favorite rapper right now, I'd point out five things on any rapper, and it will blow your mind.
So, anything you advocate for that's like non-music related?
Oh, definitely. Mental health awareness. Like you see, and I just got emotional. That certain things do touch differently, and I feel that especially we as if you want to be an influencer, you want to be a public official or whatever you want to be, an advocate for whatever you want to be, you have to take into accountability of who you're trying to help. And for me, it's the people. I suffer right now from bipolar and manic depression. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. There's a lot of people that do, and it goes unheard of because people do not give it accreditation, or they don't want to get diagnosed for it, or whatever the reason, because it's stigmatized. The second somebody finds out, oh, he bipolar, she bipolar, oh, he's short-tempered, or this or that, well, that's not necessarily what that means. What it means is that you can't particularly control your emotions at certain times. And when I say control, it means you're going to get a little hot-headed and escalate quicker. Yes, I would say people with bipolar do get a little hot-headed. But there are triggers and things that, stimulate them other than, medication-wise that can't be handled. These are self-work things, but because it's so stigmatized, they can't do the self-work that's necessary to become a successful person, whether that be a parent, whether that be a business owner, a co-worker, or whatever the situation is. I feel like people with mental disabilities or mental, I'm not even going to say mental disabilities, I'll say, mental diseases such as bipolar or manic depression, ADHD, split personality, any of those things, those are serious things that you can't just, like, if you see somebody slipping up, you need to get them help. I'm not sure what the suicide, maybe 1-800-SUICIDE hotline or whatever. I'm not sure. That one dude said it in the song. I don't know what his name was. What's that dude's name?
Logic.
Logic. He said in the song, you know, go look it up, Suicide Hotline. He gonna hook you up. But either other than that, like, you need to help these people, get them the proper treatment. Don't stigmatize it. It's especially ADHD. That's the one I hate the most. Oh, my kid's got ADHD. Oh my. Some kids really don't have ADHD. I'm gonna break it down to the difference. They might just be hyper. You give them sugar, boom, they're hyper. That's a kid. ADHD. You don't even have to give them shit. They be staring at a wall talking about what you think about running. Cat Williams said that shit the best. I felt it so hard because, like, as a kid that suffered from ADHD, the true ADHD, they hooked me up with them pills. I was like, running. Like, I was mad. Like, and I don't like feeling like that. And I don't want to push people. If you don't want the medication, don't take it. But that's all I'm going to say on that.
So let's plug your other ventures, like just everything you do.
Oh, man. Well, we'll start 710 Drip, clothing line. We got everything from skateboards, handbags, backpacks, t-shirts, water bottles, shower curtains. Hit us up. Follow us on Instagram, 710 Drip with 2 P's. We got Down Bad Records. As you see, I'm sitting in it right now. We ain't down, or we ain't up one. We down bad. So get it right. And I also, I'm going to speak a little bit more on the Down Bad Records because that's a whole enterprise. Down Bad Records actually owns, it's the LLC parent company to Shot by Crazy, which is my film production company. My film production company is, right now, we got our hands full. We do everything from rock music videos. We did a video for me and Sav, I can't even say myself, Sav helped me shoot that. We did a video for, it was a beatbox challenge. Yep, it was our beatbox challenge. Thanks for reminding. This is why I have him here right here. This is my second brain right here, Klaus. I'm telling you, my second brain. Alright, but he helped me shoot that video and it came out pretty fire. Y'all need to go run that up, by the way. Hit it up on YouTube. Anything else? I can't really. Oh yeah. We're gonna get back to my other ventures. I got like I said, Shot by Crazy. Down Bad Records is my recording company. We engineer. We don't produce beats, so I can't say that. Oh, don't hit me up for beats because I'll probably send you to either Danny G, Primo. You're gonna get hit by Ruel. You're gonna get hit by Sav. I'm gonna send you to somebody that I fuck with. Even Lyrical. Shout out Lyrical. You really been doing your thing. He got them 6 for 100s right now too, by the way.
So, any hidden talents?
Oh, man. There's so much the world don't know about me, man. I skateboard. I play basketball. I do, like I said, I love photography. I love videography. I really like to just have fun. Do whatever. I can't say I'm good at one thing or I really try to say that music is my best thing. But to say that would be to limit myself, and I don't want to limit myself.
So, if you could work with any rapper, get a feature on any song, and any producer, what would that song look like?
Oh. Does it have to be one?
You can put a couple on there.
All right. Right now. If I had to...
Alive or dead?
Alive or... Oh, that's a hard one, bro. Does it have to be a rapper? Cause I'm gonna mix it up for you because I got something that's gonna blow people's minds right here. My Chemical Romance, The Baby, Grateful Dead.
Whoa, that's a little different.
Those 3 things because that's my whole life. I love folk music, I love heavy metal punk rock music, and I love rap. So why can't I combine all 3 of them?
That song would be
don't even make
controversial.
sense.
That'd be controversial.
It would. Grateful Dead. Ain't nobody did know what Grateful Dead yet. Come on now. You're gonna find out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work with some people and get some Jerry Garcia cuts. I'm gonna try and work on getting some stuff released, but it's gonna be hard. Believe me, it's gonna be hard. Stay with me, bro. If we can do it, we can do it.
So, what's your dream show? If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Oh man, the Fillmore, bro. This is legendary, man. How many fans can the Fillmore fit? That's what Swayno said, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to be on. Like, how many fans can that bitch fit?
So, describe your day-to-day.
Oh, man. My day-to-day, I wake up, get on my social media, just like pretty much half the world. I post my music. I share my business stuff. I'm marketing every day. I'm finding a new way to leave a generational wealth for my daughter, back to that, because if I can't do something productive every day, what are you doing with your life? If you're not taking one step to better yourself or put yourself in the position that you say that you're chasing, you are not doing what you say you are doing. Because if you wanted them goals, you'd be doing what you're talking about. You'd be doing the things that, you know, you say you want other people to do for you, because at the end of the day, who got you? You got you. And I mean, I can't say for me, but like, I know that at the end of the day, when I go to sleep, I got me. I got me, I got my daughter, like, that's it. And I got, you know, my wife, my family, all that shit. That comes second, because it goes you, it goes your you know, your kids, whatever. Then it goes all the other stuff after that, job, all that stuff. But if you ain't treating yourself right, you can't expect others to treat you that way, because you already showing me you disrespecting yourself. Like, if you gonna disrespect yourself, you can't. I mean, like, to me, like, I'm not saying I don't have no beefs with no rappers out here. And you say I can move to any city, I can be in any town and hold my head high. Not many people in our state can do that. They always gotta hold the pistol. I mean, don't get me wrong, it might be on me. Don't get shit twisted, but I don't have to do that. I'm not living that life to a point where I got people wanting me like that. I mean, yeah, I walk up, I shake your hand. I might be looking nicer. I might look like I got more money than you, or whatever the situation might be. You might look like you got more money than me. That's who I'm trying to be around. I'm trying to be around the people that I can see are successful. I want to be around people that are pushing me in a positive direction. I don't want negativity around me. Like, the hardest thing as an artist is negativity, because it fucks with your creativity. It messes with your, you know, your artistic ability. I mean, it messes with your mental agility. I mean, there's just so many things that can mess with, that throws you off pivot, that's going to make you so that nobody else wants to do what you want to do for yourself. Is basically what I'm saying. You got to do it for you before somebody else can do it.
So, when you're not doing the music shit, describe, like, your dream day. What would you be doing if you got some free time?
Oh, man, shit. If I had some free time, I'd be kicking it, bro. I'd be on the beach. I'm trying to see, like, you know, I'm trying to see them palm trees. I'm trying to see the sunshine. I'm trying to go to Mexico. I'm trying to see some iguanas. Maybe hit Cuba. I'm trying to see what that's like. I ain't gonna lie, though. This is what holds me back. I hate motherfucking planes. That shit scares me. Like, I love to drive. I drive anyway. I love to drive, but I hate planes.
Passing out flyers.
This is another reason why I keep him with me right here. Proud Black Klaus right here.
The old school way.
Yeah, we really do the footwork. Like, this like I said, back to, this isn't just sharing ads on Google. So we don't do that. Me and him, we got proof. We go out, we take pictures, we post flyers, we're shooting videos, we're making business connections. Shout out Bobby Bulldog. I can't even say that enough. We shot footage in his store, and you know, that man right there is probably the realest cat for a business owner I've encountered working in my area. Like.
And he was so excited about.
Oh man!
Dog.
Oh, he said he told us he had so many stories, but yeah, Bobby Bulldog, that's the man. If you in Big Rapids, stop at Bulldog Party Store. He gonna hook you up. Tell him Crazy sent you. Tell him Cloud sent you. He gonna get you right.
So, if you could open up for any artist ever, who would it be?
Oh man, any artist.
You just share the stage with him.
Oh, just share the stage. I'm gonna say, I would love to just get the energy that, like, Coochie Man on one time. Just one time. I need to know what the Coochie Man on. So if you watching this, Coochie Man, fuck with me. I need to know what type of time you on.
So, like, describe your musical style.
My musical style, yeah, I can't say I pertain to one genre. But like I love rap. I really been messing with, like, I love Flint producers. I really do. I love Detroit producers. I love, you know, the stuff that I've been hearing out of even Grand Rapids has been really popping lately. Like Wayne 616, he's doing his thing out there in Grand Rapids.
Carlo.
Like, he really is. Like, and Louis Ray, he just really hooked him up for doing his thing. And that goes back to being loyal to the right people. You've seen it paid off. Louis Ray just gave him a still grinding chain. You can go check that on his IG. That's loyalty.
So, talk your shit for a minute. Just anything you got to get off your chest before we kind of start to wrap this up.
I really want to just, like I said, I want to bring light. Mental health awareness is definitely, if you've got any type of mental issues, get yourself into counseling ASAP, or, you know, talk to somebody at least. I'm not saying take pills, whatever. Don't make your choices. That's you. I really want to say that, you know, like, if you're a business owner, do what I said earlier. Take a step every day to better your career, to put you forward, to get where you need to be, whether it's financially, whether it's your family, whatever it is. Take one step to get closer every day.
So, as we start to wrap up, what sets you apart from every artist?
I don't know. For me, I think it's just my collectivity. Like, and I say collectivity, and that might be too big of a word for some people. What that means is I don't pertain to one sound, one genre. I don't like to stay the same. You're not gonna catch me ever just sitting stagnant. Just because you don't see me working, don't mean I'm not working type stuff. But yeah, it's definitely the hardest thing is to stay motivated and just. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna hurt. You know, you're gonna lose relationships, whether it be, you know, your family, your friends, whatever. If you want to put yourself in that position, you gotta take those steps. And without taking those steps, you're just hurting yourself.
So, any shout-outs?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, shout out my boy Pride by Klaus. Shout out my boy Sav. If you follow my IG right now, at Savvy Sosa. I think that's Savvy with 2 eyes. I could be wrong. Either way, if you type it, you gonna find them. I think that's pretty much it. I definitely. Oh, he wants to do a shout out, my boy Pride.
Von Born Famous.
Oh, yep, there you go.
VonBornFamous.com. Make sure y'all go. We got the drop. We got the music video dropping Saturday. A-OK. That's gonna be dope.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yeah. ProudByClouds.com. Check me out, y'all.
You heard the man, but definitely, you know, if you're in the 231, you're gonna run into either one of us. If you don't know, what's Fahim's handle?
His is Stack and Chill.
Stack and Chill on YouTube. So if you don't see us, it's him. Realistically, there ain't nobody doing what we're doing. So go follow us on IG, you know, YouTube, all that stuff. Hit the like, subscribe buttons. You already know what to do.
And one of Memphis' finest, Chosen. Let's go.
And any closing statements?
Not really, bro. I think that wraps it up.
Yeah. Feel like Paul Walker, I just crashed another whip. Drizo 2 times, I just bagged another bitch. Hate the semi-auto, so I had to grab the switch. I'm addicted to the quality, man, my uncle get a